I'm about to make a name for myself here.
When I first picked up Marvel Snap, I was introduced to a world of cards with incredible powers like creating cards out of thin air, doubling a location, or even destroying other cards to gain their power. But the card that spoke to me the most was this card-slinging, smooth-talking, beautiful Gambler. Gambit has the ability to discard a card from your hand to destroy a card in your enemy's side. Sounds pretty cool, right? There are cards that you usually want to discard anyways, like Apocalypse or Swarm, and Morbin Time over here is just licking his chops. You'll usually see him in discard decks like Hela, Morbius, maybe even Bullseye, but none are really centered around him and gives him the full scope to unleash his power. Enter Wong. Wong is the best friend of unrevealed cards, letting their abilities go twice if you play in the same location. Side note, ever notice how crazy it was that the name of the actor playing Wong in the MCU is named Benedict Wong? What a crazy coincidence. It has nothing to do with the deck, I just think it's kinda neat. Anyways, Wong lets Gambit make a name for himself, not just once, but twice. But wait, there's more. If you add on a Mystique that copies ongoing abilities like Wong, now you can get 4.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Then you can stack an Odin on top of that to run Gambit again, which will add an additional 16 hits of Gambit, or you can play Onslaught to double Wong's ability, or you can play onto Onslaught's Citadel for infinite blasts. But here's the thing, you do not get to choose which card he attacks. You do not get to choose which card he discards. If you run out of cards in your hand, he will not attack. Your fate is in the luck of the draw in his beautiful Louisiana French hands, and that makes him the most chaotic and unreliable card you can ask for. So let's go all in on him, baby! This strategy is called Machine Gun Gambit, and never once has it been meta or reliable. But I got 2 versions here that I think are pretty good. The cards I'm building around are Gambit, Wong, and Odin. Even without the Mystique line, you can still get 6 shots off of this, which is half the maximum cards you can have on board anyways. Next, you need what I like to call the ammo cards, aka cards that can regenerate in your hand so you can actually go without stopping. These cards include Scorn, Swarm, and Apocalypse. Scorn scales great every time you discard her, and there's a solid chance you might actually play this buffed up Scorn on the final turn. And then there's of course Apocalypse, the undying first mutant who, I would like to say, dodges Scovia like Neo in the Matrix. So we got the gun, the ammo, and now here are the soldiers who will actually make use of our weapon of mass destruction, of my mental health. This is where my 2 decks diverge, and for this video, we'll focus on the second version because I'm personally a fan of Silver Surfer. But for now, I'll give a brief overview of the first deck. We have Morbius, who gains +2 power for each card I've discarded in game, as well as Dracula, who will discard a card for us at the end of the game to absorb that power. Apocalypse pairs perfectly with that and also explains why we aren't running Swarm, because that would just fill up my hand. We also have Corvus Glaive as a supporting cast who will discard 2 of our cards in exchange for granting us +1 max energy, which will be very useful in pulling off combos later on. Mystique here is for the spicy plays. Hey, oh, stop, I don't mean spicy that way. Where was I? Oh yeah, we can play Mystique into Wong so that we have a lane that will activate Gambit 4 times. Or, in a pinch, you can copy Morbius for an extra benefitter of discard. Silver Surfer First Steps is a backup in the Gambit lane just in case you don't draw Odin. Lady Limbo gives us 1 more extra turn to pull off this combo, and Khonshu is here to babysit Gambit just in case he discards something important. Most likely an Odin. But note, you can't control where Khonshu will summon him back, so he also tends to misbehave. If you're a discard gamer and want to give this a shot, the deck code will be in the description. But enough of the boring discard blah blah blah. No offense. Now it's time for the real star of the show, the Gambling Surfer. One thing you should know about me is that I love gambling and surfing, neither of which I do in real life. But when it comes to Marvel Snap, oh man do I love Silver Surfer. He has the ability to give +2 power to every 3 costs on the field, and when 3 costs are the most plentiful cost slot in the game, these buffs go a long way. Gambit happens to be a 3 cost himself, and since Silver Surfer is an unrevealed card, he is also best friends with Wong. So we combined two of my favorite archetypes into one to get Gambling Surfer. Scorn, Gambit, Wong, and Odin stays the same. But instead of leaning into the discard route, we stabilize this deck by focusing on buffing powerful 3-cost heavy hitters that can win even if we don't draw Gambit. Sebastian Shaw gains +2 extra power every time he gains power, so every Surfer buff is actually worth +4. Brood creates 2 copies of itself that can also receive the Surfer buff. Leaning into this buff game plan, Forge is a fantastic way to give juice to Brood and Shaw in the early game. Now, this is still a Machine Gun Gambit deck after all, and we want some ways to pull off this combo as consistently as possible. Enter Esme Cuckoo, Astral Projection, and Sera. Esme copies a card from the deck and sets its cost to 3 and power to 4. The power isn't anything to write home about, but because most of the cards we're playing are 3 costs already, there is essentially no downsides to getting an extra copy of Brood, Gambit, Sera, or Odin. In fact, if you play Sera on turn 5 and Esme gave you a 3-costed Odin, you can play Gambit, Surfer, and Odin all together on the final turn. Esme is a powerful tool that will often let you play out 2 Surfers or 2 Gambits, or help you find a missing piece if you never draw it naturally. Astral Projection is also a fun card that allows you to use an on-reveal card in your hand. This is most useful when you have an Odin in hand that hasn't been discounted. And in the most rare cases, it's immune to Alioth trying to fart all over your final combo. Most cases, you probably want to play out any other on-reveal card though. Swarm is here to act as ammo, and alongside Astral Projection, it's probably the most flexible slot in the deck. Aside from being Gambit fodder though, Swarm is here to actually help tackle one of the biggest problems this deck faces. Every year, 9 out of 10 Gambits become infected by a terrible condition called Only Odinitis. You can have 3 other wonderful discard targets in your hand, but Gambit will specifically target Odin, preventing you from achieving your true victory. Please, if your Gambit struggles to hit any of your proper ammo cards, let them know they're not alone, and let them know they're loved. But yeah, Gambit tends to have an American Sniper Scope locked onto Odin whenever it's in hand. You might think tech cards like Cosmo, Enchantress, Cosmic Ghost Rider might be the worst things to face with this deck, but oh ho ho, the truest enemy is always close by. The advantage of Swarm is that if Gambit can hit it just once, Swarm can dilute your hand and decrease the possibility of discarding Odin and actually let Astral Projection do its job. But mark my words, Gambit will hit Odin and you will despair. But why do I play this version instead of Classic Surfer with much more consistent power output? Well, first of all, what other deck can literally delete your opponent's entire field so it looks like they play no cards the entire game? But also, Classic Surfer struggles to keep up with the power output of other combo decks. With this version, you're able to interact with your opponent's side while also building power on your own side. Is it better than Classic Surfer or All-Out Machine Gun Gambit? Probably not, but I certainly felt like the fun of both decks added up here. This was a deck I used to climb to Infinite this season, and how did it go, you may ask? I had a lot of fun. If you want to give this deck a try, the deck code will be in the description. I could definitely see more edits to this deck in the future, so if you're interested in seeing me lose my sanity revisiting this, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy these gameplay highlights.
Alright, let's jump into some games here. Ooh, alright, pretty good hand. So, Surfer Astral Projection with Wong, okay. Hopefully with Sera, they're trying to go for their own combos rather than disrupt mine. And, of course, they have a Spider Ham. Alright, wonderful. What is this location? Ew. Oh, it's an Agatha deck. Oh, it's Agatha. I'll serve for my son. Alright, I still might be able to... Don't want to brood here. I think I can brood here. I mean, it's... Well, they only need to add in 3 power mid. Oh! Okay, Forge or Wong? Wong. Goodbye, my son. Wait, did they just discard their ghost? Oh! Don't mind that. I guess Gambit Astral Projection might be something I go for. So for now, I'm just gonna stay here. Okay. Now, this is what I mentioned about only Odinitis. I have three stuff that is totally okay to hit. Okay? Silver Surfer, it's dead to me. Fine. Astral Projection, tragic, but I can Odin next turn, so that's totally fine. Swarm, that's the best possible hit. It dilutes my hand. I can do this. Gambit, it's a 1 in 4. Gambit, my son, please. Please, I beg you. Please. Please. Great! Joy upon joys! Oh my goodness! This is actually alright. We can do this. Yes! Oh boy! We are gaming! Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna chuck in. Yes, fear me. Nice! Alright. Alright, we got a pretty solid first hand. Nova Roma, great. Love drawing my cards. That is indeed a hobby of mine. Wow, okay, so depending on the location, Forge Sebastian Shaw, Forge Brood, all solid. So this turns Sebastian Shaw into a 3/8. Forge, also great location, big house. Brood, that turns into a 3/9. So usually Forge Brood is the safe play. I like playing into big house. It's hard for them to really challenge. Wade Wilson. Yeah, I have seen some Wade Wilson, like what is it? Wade Wilson, like Thanos decks going around. Yeah, okay, lots of destroy. Sure. Vibranium Mines, a little bit annoying, I will say. I guess Shaw can go here for now. Don't want to. Not really happy with diluting my hand, but how do I feel about Hala? Do I challenge it? I think they might chuck in stuff that they don't mind getting destroyed. There you go. Yep. Okay. Does kind of suck, but I will take it. It's okay. Time Stone. So they now have Thanos? No, it just okay. Yeah. Blue Stone is the drawing Thanos. Sure. Honestly, a bit unfortunate, but all right. They're locked on the left at least, so that's good. All right, Sera. Okay, now if all goes well, this is the perfect hand here. I can go Gambit, Surfer into Astral Projection, and hit Odin. Now the problem is, will Gambit hit the proper line? We will see. Mind Stone, Power Stone, Misery. Okay, so they basically drawn through their entire deck. And have they played all their cards? I don't know. This is as best as things can go. Swarm or Scorn, either is fine. I just can't have Gambit throw away Odin. If I... Oh, please, I beg you, Gambit. Gambit, I have been so good. Gambit, I beg you, please, my son. Soulstone, okay, cool. Thanos, and then Thanos on the right side. That's quite large, I agree. Alright, Gambit. Swarm! Okay, that dilutes the hand a good bit. That dilutes the hand really... Right, perfect, great. Surfer. Great. And Astral Projection hits Odin, and it goes one more time. Mwah! We may have, unfortunately, not had the perfect line. And, okay, of course. And... okay. Silver Surfer still goes. Perfect. Baller. Mwah. Wow, Weapon X got actually quite large, but... Brood Surfer, just classic. Classic broken combo. So good. Oh, I am so happy I got a clip of this. Oh. Oh my. Matching icons? That's kinda hot. Whoa. I think I've seen this X23 like once or twice before, but great variant. Right? I see. So that's gonna be a very annoying Gambit target. Please give me Wong, please give me Wong, please give me Wong, please give me Wong. Oh. If I double forge into Survivor's Camp. Ah, okay, it's that line. Okay. Okay, so with Brood, I should be... Oh my, okay. I would really like to draw cards here. So, next up... Nice. Esme. Cool. Ooh, okay. If I do Sera, I could probably... if I do Sera, I could do Surfer, Esme, Astral, or Surfer, Gambit, Astral. All are fine. So in that case, I'm gonna go over here. Cool. Kill longer. Yep. Okay, so they have a lot of energy. They do have a lot of energy, I'll give them that. And actually, I probably don't want Gambit right now. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna Surfer. And then, okay, so I'm gonna Esme first, Surfer, and then bam. So then the hope is Esme will draw something that isn't an on-reveal, which is a Shaw. It's either Shaw or Gambit. Looking at my deck track over here. And that, I mean, Astral Projection can copy either, which again, Gambit isn't like the absolute worst. So yeah, I feel like this is a pretty solid place to go. They really didn't get that much destroy, so I highly doubt they're able to play 2 deaths out over here. Especially if they want to play... Oh, wow, okay, so they gave up. Yep. Please give me shot. Nice. Alright, so then this is for sure going to be hitting Odin. Baller. And Esme should be a large enough boy. Oh, they fast forward. Thank you. Nice. And Esme Cuckoo, an absolute beauty. Give them a fist bump. GG's. So yeah, this is the benefit of this version instead of the all-in discard. There is a Silver Surfer backup plan. And, you know, that might be more boring. It's not as exciting as, you know, just blasting everything. But I want to win. I have fun by winning. So, and I also like Silver Surfer. So, yeah. Don't get mad at me. Alright, we got some nice wins. Galactus, no skill? Brother, who hurt you? Alright, anything but Surfer. Anything but Surfer. Esme or Wong will be absolutely beautiful. Esme, best possible hit. Mystique, great. This is the greatest day of my life. Alright. And that's the nice thing about Esme. Like, yeah, like, Forge may not be like the best possible hit for Esme. But later down the line, I'm not going to complain. Okay, this is a negative deck. Understandable original gangsta. So this is gonna be kind of hard to set up a Wong lane because Strange Academy, but honestly I don't mind committing left already. and then just Wong mid, and then we can go double forge into Shaw over here. Yeah, Iron Man, sure. I mean, double forge into Shaw Silver Surfer, but nah, this is a Gambit video. This is a Gambit video. All right, we're gonna go forge. Yeah, we're gonna forge this, and then we're gonna go into Gambit Surfer. Gambit Surfer. Unless they change that, of course. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So then this is where we go Sebastian Shaw. Man, you're looking good. Okay. Should we bounce that back to Sera? Honestly, no, not really. Yeah, I guess should I play a Swarm? If I draw Odin right now, I can only play Gambit Surfer anyways, so yeah. 4 blasts should be more than enough, so don't mind this. Sebastian Shaw, Swarm, Mr. Negative. They probably... Well, that's rude. Alright, so then we could just still Gambit Surfer. And that should be A-okay. And 4 blasts would have been, and two blasts should have been nice, but if you can hit the Iron Man, that'd be nice. Oh, okay. Surfer. Let's see what's being played mid. Sage. All right, nice, nice. Killing the killing the Wong mid was huge. Thank you, Gambit. Thank you, Gambit. I gotta say, I've been having a pretty good run today with this deck. Like, Gambit's been hitting his stuff. Odin hasn't been discarded yet. Like, what a beautiful day for playing Snap it is. Alright. I just had to say something, didn't I? I just had to say something. Okay, Brood, nice. I just had to open my mouth. And, oh, Gladiator, that's not good. No, Sebastian! Well, if Sebastian's dying, then yeah, Brood is probably the best for Monster Metropolis. I'm actually gonna chuck in an Esme here. Yeah. And then next might be Astral Projection into Forge if I don't draw anything good. Or let's see, what are the potential hits for me? Sera, Gambit, Scorn, Wong. Honestly, all of those are fine hits. Yeah. So this is definitely why I am running. Scorn is the worst possible hit. All right. If I do this, I'm either going to be drawing a Gambit or a Wong. If I draw Wong, I guess I can go Wong into Surfer. Wong into... This isn't the best, but I think that's what I'm going to play for. Excuse me? Is this a... Oh, it's a Galactus deck. Okay, it's a Galactus deck. Okay. Well, thankfully, I have priority. Not thankfully. the best I can do. Low key. Wait. Bop. Bop. Astral Projection, Surfer. So then I'm big right, and I'm getting Surfer. Yeah. Yeah. I like this. Woo! Odin. And then Forge is gonna pop the next Surfer, which will be big. It will actually buff the Green Goblin as well. And that should not be enough for a Galactus. Let's go! We are gaming out here! Woo! That felt good. Oh, that felt good. Nice, 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 nice. 11 power Galactus, damn. Ah, damn it, I forgot to record. Damn it. Okay, let's see. No! Oh, Wakanda Embassy could have been great for Brood or Shaw. Sad noises. Also, this guy's rank 837. Is this an end of turn deck? Oh, is this an end of turn deck? Oh, hi Ironheart. I hope you're having a great day, Ironheart. This could be a high Evo, end of turn. Seems like an end of turn deck. Alright. Miniaturized lab. Okay. Makes space considerations a little bit more tricky. I could still get Magik. Magik is a possibility still, so not too bad. Really does seem like an end of turn deck. Alright. 3-4 Wong. This is why you play this deck, gamers. Look at that. Man, actually, in that case, I'm gonna play Sera first, and then I could Gun Gambit next turn. It's a man spider deck. Oh, well, actually, that works out just dandy for us then. Actually, let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. I could actually... And then... How much energy will I have on the final turn? I'm gonna have 7. Oh, that would be so sick! Or Gambit hits. Wait a second. Fortunate, but nice. Nice! Oh my goodness, Gambit. Wait, did I misjudge your only Odinitis? My son! Oh, my beautiful son! And do I have priority? Oh my goodness. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so beautiful. I'm just gonna chuck this in here for no reason, but oh man, you're gorgeous. Wait, let me just make sure that yeah. Do I snap back? No, I want to see this too. Woo! Dude, has Gambit actually been cured of only Odinitis? Because Dang, this is nice. Woo! And actually, the nice thing about this version, this is that even though Gambit doesn't have any targets to hit, because he still has Scorn in his hand, he will still discard and give the buffs. So even if he doesn't attack, he can, he still has the benefit of buffing stuff in my side of the field. Thank you, Scorn. You are beautiful. And then Astral Projection doesn't really do anything, but why the hell not? And She-Hulk, nope. And Galactic First Steps, not enough. What is the Devourer of Worlds against a chonky 10 and 13 power man made out of bees? Hell yeah. This was a sick game. I am recording all my games in one session, by the way, and I don't want to make this seem like this deck is, you know, invincible and it can't lose, but I am having some of the best luck I've ever seen, and I'm just playing against some like decent decks. I'm getting wins, I'm getting dubs. So like I'm not gonna lose on purpose, obviously, but if I just keep getting these wins, I mean, I'm not complaining. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this in here to let you know I am not just including games where I win. I am just legitimately winning here. Also, what the actual Uncle Ben my goat, I will say. I'm running low on hand space, so I probably don't want to Esme. Stark Tower is pretty nice, so I actually might just put it in there. Shaw is nice buff, but I like spreading the +2 across multiple bodies, so that is what I might do. Hobgoblin might actually just chuck himself on the left lane, and honestly, actually, Gambit here, not bad. Let's see what it hits. Yep, Carnage. Alright, so Brood is gonna jump over one of the Broods at least. Alright. I actually am... Oh, it's a summoning ritual. Okay. Uncle Ben, no, please. Dormammu, why would you do that, Dormammu? No! Okay, Gambit, please hit something good. I was gonna use that Hobgoblin. Let it be known. I was gonna use that, but, you know, screw me for expecting anything out of this. Stupid. Okay. Esme Astral Projection is pretty solid. So I'm gonna just chuck in a body there. That's fine. I could have really used that goblin on the right side, but okay, there goes that. Okay, so what are they gonna try to destroy? Debris. Good. Okay, so they're probably gonna target mid for that, which I'm actually really happy because Shaw is covering that pretty well. Nice. Now let's see. Esme. Ooh, okay. It's just gonna be. Unfortunately, this just might be an Esme Surfer. Let's see. So I'm adding 6. I'm adding 4. I'm adding 6, but then an additional 6 on top of that, 12. That will actually just tie. How big is their Dormammu right now? Because I think this is actually worth the risk. So I think they're gonna give up mid and maybe try to target like go for a sewer system. So I think my best bet is probably and maybe hope for an Odin, because let me just make sure if I do Esme into Surfer here again, I'm adding 6, 12. Gambit is but the Gambit's gonna be getting rid of a card. If it gets rid of one of these, that'll actually be really nice. You know what? We ball. Alright. good. That was what we expected. Now we need... wait, I just realized. No, what? Oh, is that death on the left side? No, demon. Yep. Alright, well, I just said that I wanted to show I wasn't just putting in the winning games, so I guess this is a nice proof of that. In hindsight, I guess it wasn't that smart for me to tie, especially if I was going to lose a tiebreaker on here. Hindsight of 2020, I should have just gone for the Surfer Astral Projection and hope for the Odin hit instead. So, yeah. Great starting hand. We got Wong, we got Brood, we got Shaw. Now if we only get Surfer, that's... Ooh, okay. Shaw into Ant Maze. Really good. And actually preferred over Brood because only the first... Unless you get Bar with no name! Okay, Shaw, you would never. Shaw? My son. Please. Please don't go. Please don't go. Alright, Cassandra, I need you to go right. Cassandra, please go right. Damn it! Alright. Shaw, I'm gonna need you to follow. I'm gonna need you to... Oh. Got a King gamer over here. Just King, actually. Nothing crazy. Alright. Scorn is starting in hand. Still nothing to play. Corvus here, honestly, not the worst. They're gonna get a Scorn from me, so probably a Victoria hand gamer. Alright. Cycling Gambits through Quantum Tunnel is quite tempting, not gonna lie. Honestly? Yeah. They play Victoria. White Queen! In this day and age, great split. Oh, thank you for hitting. Thank you, Gambit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, come on! Okay. That's okay. We're gonna play Wong into... We're gonna just Corvus the absolute hell. Okay, they're trying to mill us. Fascinating. So it's a pure hand creation deck. I'm still quite confident that there will be a... Okay, great. We're gonna double Corvus, Morb, and summon a bunch of big boys. Yeah. Okay, this should still be fine. But damn. Iron Lad. Why? 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 Why?
All systems go.
Why? Oh my goodness. Alright. Is there anything that I would like to hit in order? Not in particular. What have I discarded? I've discarded a Dracula and a Magik. So 8 power doesn't even flip here. Okay. This is the best I can do. Oh my goodness. How was I supposed to see that coming? How was I supposed to see that coming? Alright, Scorn. Mystique. Doesn't do anything, but... Alright. Oh, my goodness! Oh my goodness! This is the greatest gamer of all time. I don't know what to say. This is the... I'm at a loss for words. The Iron Lad copied my Wong, and their Rogue copied my Morbius, which I still would have been fine because Rogue and they don't have any discards, but their morph turns into my Gambit, not only giving them discards but also deleting my hand.
Kratos69 is the greatest gamer of all time. I have simply been skill diffed. What?
Alright, so I wasn't planning to make a Team Clash video, but after I saw that the X-Men's special abilities that they get bonus energy, and Gambit is an X-Men, and Mystique is part of the X-Men, I just thought to myself, wait, could this be the time? So I just want to run a Machine Gun Gambit deck in Team Clash. I played this. This game mode actually came out after after I finished writing the script for this video. So I'm just kind of going off the cuff here, and I practiced a little bit with this deck earlier, and it's not good. It's not very good, but I can pull off the combo a little bit more consistently, so that's fun. And you know, sometimes the point isn't to win, it's just about sending a message, you know? So let's see if we can make this happen. Alright, okay, I was originally gonna play Gambit here, but honestly, play something middle. I don't care. Please. I'm gonna play JolyPoly mid. Maybe I'll lock up. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna be locking up mid, but that is still some team. I could still get bonus energy from that. Yeah. Again, this probably not the best plan. I'm only getting +1 entry, but imagine, you know, just imagine if I'm able to draw Wong with this, an Onslaught Citadel, you know? You know? Alright, Wolverine, that's actually solid. Magik. Magik is great. Magik is great. Magik is great. Now, Onslaught Citadel, you might think, oh, that's pretty good for Cyclops, you know? But, no. That's where... but Onslaught Citadel is reserved specifically for Wong and Mystique. Please. Alright, not getting the extra energy, but that's fine. That's cool. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Woo! Okay. Again, I just need extra energy. I need to... Oh. You know what? Let's see, at the start for each... Yeah. Alright. I'm losing mid. I'm losing mid no matter what. That is inevitable. That is bound to happen. Also, okay, great. That's fine. Please just give me a... Oh my goodness. We still might win this, gamers. Let's go. Damn it. Oh, they're never seeing this coming. You are not seeing this coming. Yep, Iron Man. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't go to Onslaught Citadel, but okay. That's cool. Oh, okay. I see. See what you're planning. But I raise you. I raise you. Oh, this is my first game, and I was not expecting Onslaught Citadel here. But you know what? We absolutely just take those. Let's go. Blast away, Gambit. This is beautiful. This is what I played this game for, everyone. You know what? I was planning to record more games, but I don't know how to top this. So with that, yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.